She lit oceans and softened shadows, and caught dreams in silence. But no one ever gave her a name, until love in four tongues called her home. If this poem touched you or the story made you feel something real, Ko-fi and Patreon links are in the description. Help us keep writing for you and for the ones we love. The Moon Who Waited for Her Name, a fable by Pacampara. Long ago, in a kingdom that stretched beyond clouds and stars, lived a kind, gentle moon. She watched over the world in silence, lighting oceans, softening shadows, and catching the dreams that floated in sleep. Yet for all her beauty, the moon had no name. She was simply moon, lovely, glowing, but unnamed by those she adored most. One day the Emperor of Light, Jess and his three radiant empresses, Byul the Empress of Stars, Wheein the Empress of Songs, and Yong the Empress of Earth, gathered beneath her glow and looked up. She deserves a name, Jess said, hand over heart, something as beautiful as her light. The Empresses nodded in agreement. Byul closed her eyes and whispered in Korean, Dalnim, the honorific moon, soft and respectful. Wheein smiled and offered in Japanese, Tsukihime, the princess of the moon, glowing and noble. Yong, full of warmth, sang out in Chinese, Yang, the bright moon, elegant and serene. And Jess, placing his hand upon his chest, whispered in Filipino, Buwan, the moon who watches over love and longing. The moon listened as the names echoed across the night sky. She blushed behind a veil of silver clouds but said nothing. Jess and these empresses looked to one another puzzled. She smiled, but she does not choose, Wheein said softly. She's waiting, Byul realized. Not for a name like, but one she feels, Yong added. So they turned their hearts to her once more. Dear moon, Jess asked, what do you love? What stirs you in the quiet? And at last the moon spoke, in a voice soft as a lullaby, but as wide as the sea. I love the sound of the waves in the dark. I love the children who point at me and dream. I love poems whispered when no one else is listening. I love the silence between two people who love each other but don't need to speak. The Empress's heart stirred. They held hands and closed their eyes, thinking deeply. Then, Jess smiled, tears in his eyes. Then we will not name you in just one tongue. We will name you in gifts. So together they gave her not one name but many. Dalnim, Tsukihime, Buwan, Yang. The moon who is called in four tongues but truly named by the love she reflects. And still today, when the moon rises, no matter what name you whisper, she listens, because names born from love always reach her. The moral of the story is that the most beautiful names are the ones given with care, not for what we see, but for what we understand. If you enjoyed this little fable, please stay a while. I'm sharing more stories, parables, and gentle dreams every week. Little lights to brighten your day. Follow, share, and let's build a cozy storybook world together.